Greetings once again, everyone. It is a beautiful Friday morning outside. Been looking forward to this warmer weather for a long time. Question of the day. Given the opportunity for your meal today, if you had the opportunity, it doesn't cost you anything extra, and you have the opportunity to go to a banquet where you can have all the food and all the drink that your heart's desire, would you do it? Well, of course you would. Well, the next question. What if you had the opportunity every day to go to a banquet to get this meal? Would you do it? At no extra cost? Of course you would. Well, let's look at our verse of the day, because you have an opportunity to go to a banquet every day. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse number 15, and this is what the Bible says. It says, all the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast. The days of the afflicted. This is talking about the person that's a pessimist, someone with a downward outlook on life. They see, when they see a tunnel, they always see the darkness. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Whenever you give them a glass of water and it's only at the halfway mark, they see it as half empty and not half full. Their blood type is probably B negative. You know what I'm talking about? My recommendation, if you know someone like that, that would be the type of person you want to go ask to borrow money from, because they don't expect you to pay it back anyway. Okay, just saying. But all the days afflicted are evil. That word evil means bad. Okay, the bad in the sense of not good. Okay, and so that's what they're looking at. But the second part of the verse is what we want to focus on, where it says, "But he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast." The word merry there, the first definition of the word merry is good. Okay, it's a good. It's the opposite of bad, isn't it? And so it's going to be the good days. And the good days, the merry, it also means gleeful. It also means cheerful. It also means content. But a merry heart, the Bible says there, hath a continual feast. That's that word good there. It's the same word that's used in the Old Testament of Genesis, whenever the Lord, made whenever he made days and he said it was good. That's the type of good we're talking about. Of course, that's the type of good we want to have in our life. And it's the outlook that we have on every day that we live. God gives us an opportunity every day, as he gives us. And so our approach is either going to be good or it's going to be bad, all the way in which that we see it. In Acts chapter 16, verse 25, you remember the story of Paul and Silas? Listen, they weren't having a good day. They were thrown into jail, but they were found praying and singing praise to the Lord. How come they could do that? Because their approach of life. Because they chose to have a merry heart. And you and I can have that same approach as well if we desire. Look at verse number 13. It says, a merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance. Listen, when we have a merry heart, we can have a continual feast, but the Bible also says there in verse number 13, we can have a cheerful countenance. You know what? Our countenance is our face. Okay? Our face is what people see. And because we have that merry heart, it makes for me to have the right attitude on the outside, the right perspective on the outside, what other people see. You know what? The merry heart maketh, and what I don't want to miss out on is the word heart. Okay, it's our heart attitude. We've got to make sure that our heart is right, make sure that our sin is confessed up, and it's right with the Lord, right relationship with the Lord, because that's what's on our inside. And the Bible tells us what's on our inside comes out. And so why not, with having a choice of my outlook on life, I can choose every day to be a continual feast, all because of my outlook on life. And you can do the same thing. There's another verse that talks about a merry heart. There's more than one. But then that's also in Proverbs chapter 17, and you're familiar with it. It says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Listen, it's good to have a merry heart. Okay, it's our choice. The Lord doesn't make us do anything. He loves us and he lets us choose. So why not choose to have a merry heart? So today, let me ask you a question. Are you going to choose to go to the banquet today, to eat at that banquet? You have a great day, my friend. Remember, it's Friday. So tomorrow, make sure you check out Proverbs chapter 16 and Sunday, Proverbs chapter 17, and just look for the Lord just to take a verse, put out there at you, study it out. And then remember on Sunday, teenagers, our lesson this week, we'll be finishing up Exodus chapter 3 and the life of Moses, starting into the Exodus chapter 4. So make sure you read that, be prepared on Sunday morning. And looking forward to get back into church, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the 24th. We'll have just church. We will not be having teen class, but I am so looking forward to getting back together and fellowshipping with everybody once again. Thanks for praying, because I know this is all a result of prayer, because it's happening sooner than what we thought it would. And we know it's because the Lord can change the heart of man. And so you have a great day. God bless you. And remember, we are another day closer.